it's just that time of year, JR. I mean, a lot of things happening, not only here in Daytona, but also down out in Scottsdale. And right now here on the racetrack, because, you know, Tony Stewart is fourth quickest in his practice session. And Stephen Wallace, I mean, he has not had what you call a very fast race car, but when he gets up in the draft, he can run with the big boys, sixth quickest.
And certainly that is one of the big boys here at Daytona. Tony Stewart's one of those guys who doesn't have a Daytona 500, but won everything else here you can win, and also has been a champion in everything he's ever driven. So Stephen is definitely getting an education out there right now from one of the best.
He needs to be going to school and understanding what's going on, because this is what's going to happen when he comes back, being the fact that, you know, Steve is already going to be guaranteed a spot in the 500. He gets a little bit loose getting down the corner right there with Tony hooked in the back of him, but you know, they were able to work out a deal, and they got the points from the 77 car that used to be Sam Hornish and Roger Penske. So, again, it takes a lot of pressure off this young man and this entire team to know that when you get back here for Speed Weeks, you can really focus on getting your car ready to go in the 150s, which will be seen here on Speed on that Thursday afternoon. There'll be some of the best racing of the entire Speed Weeks. You know, I think the 500 may be having something for us, a little extra special this year, but Thursday will be also a good time to tune in here on Speed and watch these guys qualify for the 500.
Oh, no question about that. Now, it was talked about last year that Roger Penske was having trouble securing sponsorship for that number 77. Sam Hornish still will be around in NASCAR. He's going to run in the Nationwide Series this year, but that's freed up those number 77 points, and by virtue of the top 35, that's what Stephen Wallace definitely in the Daytona 500. And I liked yesterday when Bob Dillner asked Stephen, he said, you know, Stephen, you're getting a lot of cracks in me. A lot of people are busting on you. He said, okay, you don't belong in the Daytona 500. You know what Steve Wallace said? I don't listen to that. I don't do what they do. I do what I do. And he said, you know what? I'm the one that's down here, and they're not. So what? I'm going racing. So he hit the criticism right head on, and that's a Wallace.
That's a Wallace right there. He does. He reminds me a lot of the way he responds, the same way that Rusty used to respond to certain questions. And I've also found out that, you know, even though Sam is not said to be entered here at the 500, he is here this weekend while testing's going on. And you never know. Sam's got a lot of talent, a lot of experience. He may wind up driving the car here in the 500 for somebody.
Which leaves a lot of questions right now. Here's his test session, Jeff, and we have 34 cars here. You know, by the time the Daytona 500 comes around, I mean, normally they